So this is a pretty straightforward example of what I mean. So you'll see this player receives a dribble handoff, and this is going to be the roller. So here, dribble handoff over here. And now you set a ball screen here with this defender trailing and get him really behind you. And you get this downhill action with this defender trailing really, really hard. So that was an example of it versus a drop. What you might see is teams will use it more to attack stuff like catch edges and stuff like that, because when you really think of the action, it's almost kind of like a quick hitter, right? Like, that might not be the best way to phrase it, but basically, assuming you're not trying to telegraph this handoff, what you get is you can get a quick handoff, you're getting this defender behind you, and the more off guard / behind you can get this defender, the less the screener has to stay there, and the earlier he can roll while still creating an advantage. So what you see here is because of that, and he doesn't even set the screen here, I think, but what you end up seeing is when the defender goes up to contain, it's a really good way to get your roller to the rim behind the defense and kind of open them up for that lob. You see that here. So here, Kobe Johnson uses it and draws 2 fouls in the lane. Here you see Boogie, he gets the defender trailing, and with his defender, the screener defender in a deep drop, he can hit the open pull-up too. If they go onto the screen, of course, you can just pull up from 3. This is going to show what I meant here. This alignment right here, where you have the roller here and the shooter here, and they kind of like go like that. That's what I'm talking about. This first example shows why the person giving dribble handoff should be able to shoot. So you see here, Skijani actually fully gets behind the defense and would be wide open for the lob, but they're so willing to help off Trey White that it kind of kills that opportunity, and Boogie has to settle for the pull-up 3. This next example has something kind of similar happen. He doesn't get behind the defense this time, but you kind of see it, or like conceptually see it. They're so willing to help off Reese here that even if he did get behind a defense, the lob opportunity really wouldn't be there. So Joshua Morgan gets in behind the defense, but they're so willing to help off of Trey White that they're able to just pick off this pass. So Drew Pearson would have had a good pull-up 2 here, but they're helping off the strong side corner, which teams normally don't do. And what you see is Trey White isn't really able to punish them here. Now in this example, you guys actually do score, but it kind of just shows how willing they are to help again. Reese basically has the entire half of the floor to himself here. But you guys find it to him and is able to make the pull up too. So what you see is Kijani does get behind the defense. That'd be an auto 2 points. But again, they're helping off Trey White. They stop the lob, and he can't hit the catch and shoot 3. All right, so that's part 2 of 3 in this little mini offensive series on USC. Before I go, I just want to mention I'm gonna track every USC half-court possession this season. We're only on game 2, and I'll finish game 2 by tomorrow. But I just wanted to show I'm gonna try to do some cool data stuff throughout the season, I guess, cool film stuff, and maybe have something if I ever get that email back. But yeah, fight on.